Thursday, February 9th, 2023. It's right at noon. It's nice and warm out. It's like, I don't know, 70, 71 here in Goleta and almost 80 down in Ventura. Water temp's around 57. The humidity's lower than I thought it might be. It's in the low to mid 30s up here in Goleta, and down there it's in the mid 20% RH. But I'm looking at the top rail there of the fence here along the cliff at Campus Point parking lot number 6, UCSB. That little palm frond there tied to the top rail is where I line up my tripod every time, just for reference. Zoom down here. That's Mesa Lane at 6.5 miles, and Muscle Shoals in the background at 23. Warmer temp correlates to a little bit of higher shoreline down there at Muscle Shoals relative to the cliff at Mesa Lane. Definitely some reflections going on here and there up and above what the apparent water surface is. Yeah, some highway action. Let's camp on that for a bit. My weather app says La Conchita down there is 65 degrees, 41% humidity. So there's some differences in humidity by plus or minus 10% all along the coast. Boat leaving the harbor, looks like. Pan on down the coast here. So I'm just guessing the top edge of that white line is the actual, and everything in front of it is reflection, multiple reflections. Or highway action. I'm guessing the highway, it changes elevation there between Carpinteria and Ventura overhead, up and down, probably as low as like 20 feet or so down there by Rincon on the left side where I started by Muscle Shoals, all the way up to maybe 100 feet down there in the higher spots. Platform Hogan at 17.8 miles in the Ventura Point area. Behind that at 32 miles. Platform Houchin and Conejo Mountain up to the left in the background. That's Platform Henry, and then up to the right is squished down Saddle Peak. Saddle Peak's at 72 miles and 2,800 feet elevation. And the ever-present ridge there between Conejo and the upper part of the ridge to the right. That ridge is 50 miles and about 1,000 feet. Lowest spot being 900 feet. Never below the horizon, ever. Across the Conejo here, 55 miles, 3,000 feet there. Boney Peak above Platform Hill House there on the left. So there's Hill House. .6 miles. Platform A, a little bit closer. Platform B, George Benchmark up to the left of that. Platform C and the seemingly ever-present boat to the left there. I think you can see the crossbars there that are about 15 feet above the water. Tide's pretty high. It looks like it's around 4 or 5 foot. It kind of looks like the boat's compressed, but you can see the deck of it. The deck would be to the right of the superstructure on the left. crane's moving. I'm itching to get over to Anacapa. I can see East Anacapa and Mid Anacapa right now. Well, I can see the reflections of them. Yeah, the crane's moving around. See if they can pick something up quick without sitting here for 5 minutes. Well, maybe I missed it, or it was really something small I couldn't see. Anyway, the crane's moving back around. So we got La Jolla Peak and Clark's Peak up to the right there. Laguna Peak, I think, is right there. It's all squished out. And then the Magoo Peak on the left there. 50 miles, 1260 feet elevation. Globe nominal hidden height from my elevation at 45 feet would be 1164. I'll refrain from calling what I think I'm seeing. Come over here to Habitat. Habitat's at about 16.5 miles, I think. Center that a little bit better. See if we can see any of the G platforms here. I'm not seeing them. Jiggling all over the place. Well, let's get over to East Anacapa here and see what we're seeing. So the lighthouse would be on that left side there. And Arch Rock to the left of that. So that's East Anacapa, and then Mid Anacapa, and then Big Anacapa. Looking all squished with, I'm saying, an inferior mirage down in front of it. I'm guessing the same thing over here at the east end of Santa Cruz. Yeah. So that's San Pedro Point there on the left. Santa Cruz Island. You can kind of see that band across there. back around to the rigs, etc. There's the upper four. The Never Ever Ridge with Henry there more or less in the center of it. So that'll peak again up to the right of Henry. Hogan. Yeah, I think the axle's really squished up there at the top. You can see kind of a dark line there. So a reflection in front, inferior mirage, a couple different flip-flops. The highway, let's see what it looks like down here again. Yeah, that pretty much covers it today. I might try to come back out here right before sunset, get the backlighting. Yeah, over and out, everybody.